Hey gorgeous friend, how you doing? Welcome to Soulvine. This is Jamie and we check in for your energies, Pisces sun, moon and rising. Let's see what the major energies are and what we need to know. I know I'm in a little bit of a different setup, but this is what we've got, friends, and we'll get you the messages, or hopefully the messages that you seek. That's our goal for today. So looking here, first up, we've got Empress energy. I like it. And we've also got Two of Emotions. So what is going on? Let's get a couple more and see the major energy the Spirit wants you to know for Pisces. Wow. Wow. Six of Emotions. And Nine of Emotions. So there's definitely something happening, or that's growing, that's expanding. Wherever you're heading right now, I mean, to be owning and encompassing the Empress energy with this Two of Emotions, there seems to be love that you're calling in, or a deeper connection, or some form of union here. The Six of the Emotions and Nine of Emotions, this could be something related to your past. It doesn't mean like a past lover, so to speak, but it could be something, that you've been thinking about or desiring since, back in the day. But it could be, someone that you've known before. This could be kind of a soulmate energy as well, but it seems to be something that when you connect with this energy, what makes sense to you is that there might be this childlike spirit, or this recognition like you've known this person before. So that's where kind of the soulmate energy comes in. And it's funny because it came in yesterday too in terms of the reading, and you've got the Nine of Emotions, which is wish fulfillment. So this is really beautiful, whatever's happening, whatever's unfolding here. So let's dive in a little bit more just to see what this is all about. It's really wonderful, guys. I guess some of the question is like, what are you doing? Where are you spending your time? How are you thinking right now? Because I feel like that's very evident of how this growth happens. It means that you're also changing things up. You're changing the way that you hold yourself, you carry yourself, your energetics, your openness to things. Because the Empress is very open energetically. It doesn't mean that she just allows anything in, but she's open to receive. And I feel like that's really important here at this time. So let's have a look what else we need to know about this Empress energy. Okay. So we've got the Ten of Voices with the Muse of Inspiration. So I'm not sure if along the path and journey you have ended something, or something has ended relating to a fire sign, or relating to initially some goal or some passion that you had. This could be something that was even at a standstill that's picking up, but let's get a little bit more to see what this Ten of Voices is about. And we had some more flippers, but I'm going to put them back because they didn't come out of the deck. So let's have a look a little bit more what this Ten of Voices is. I'm sure we had this combination yesterday, which is wild. Okay. So I've got a lot of cards coming out. I will read them just to get a bit of an insight, but I will put them back. So we do have the High Priestess coming up with the Ten of Voices. So maybe not realizing things that you've been desiring, wanting to call in, you've actually created an ending in support of yourself, right? And sometimes we don't realize when we're manifesting things, when we're desiring things. If you're a journaler, someone who likes to write a lot, you might look back at your journal and see you actually, where you are right now, you've actually been perhaps praying for, asking for. It may not be the exact way you want it, but maybe, you were going through a rough situation or a rough time or a rough period at a place or with a person, and maybe you just wanted that to stop or end, or, you're seeking something more because you knew you deserved more. So naturally what happens is we're putting that out to the universe, but sometimes along the journey, naturally endings can sometimes be really hurtful. But I feel like this is like a divinely guided thing that's happening here, or that has happened. I feel like this is something that's already ended. In terms of that, we've got the Knight of Inspiration, we've got the Hierophant energy, Five of Emotions, and then the Devil. Yeah, I feel like you've been calling in something more meaningful here, something more connected, more that has more depth. But amongst it, I think emotionally something did take a little bit of a turn. Maybe you also got into a relationship not realizing it could have been a little bit of a rebound relationship if you've been in something like that, or because you were seeking, to feel some hurt. You kind of may have, I mean, take only what resonates, obviously, but there could have been a period of time where, just how you were rolling. Maybe you were just letting in things that weren't perhaps the best for you, but you did it in a sense of maybe you were still healing and hurt, or, a little bit sad. And sometimes people, I think, we do see it, that we may just engage in things to fill the void. And that's what may have been happening. But I do want to get a little bit more on this Ten of Swords energy and the Priestess and what this is about. See, exactly what I was talking about. This is further confirmation. Things had to change, and they had to change in support of you. You had some bigger desire, it seems, with this Empress energy. You wanted to step into that energy. You want to be connected and feel that way as well when you're with, people. And it's not, something overpowering or anything like that. It's simply, I want to feel good in who I am. I want to be myself. I just want to, feel supported where I am and grounded, and also receiving that back. It's kind of this ebb and flow energy. And I really like that. So I feel intuitively, you may not have known, but you were calling something out, okay? And I feel like there's been a change in events for that. Let's learn more about this King of Inspiration. Beautiful. So 8 of Materials and Ace of Inspiration. So this could have been for some of you around the workspace. There was a change in work dynamics. I don't know for some of you, because this doesn't have to be love related. This can be business related too, especially even 2 of emotions. While that's a union, and yes, it can be emotionally connected. I know we've got a lot of love on the table here right now, a lot of cups, but I feel like for some of you, you could have had a significant shift in your work, or the type of work that you were doing, or what you wanted to do. Maybe you're changing a bit of direction here, but I feel like Spirit's been supporting you around that. This Muse of Inspiration, if it's representational to a person, so a fire sign, okay, Leo, Sag, Aries, you might find too, or have found that with an ending opens up like a new opportunity. So I don't know if you're connecting with a fire sign, or you're feeling called, like I said, for something new in terms of your passionate pursuit, where you're going, who you're connected to. There's just like a redirection, I feel, that's happened or is happening for you. And it's setting you on the right path. I mean, the wheel energy is change, divine change, but also it's a supportive energy. It's one that, is divinely guided. So, I don't know, I feel like in some way you've kind of known this, Pisces, or you've called it in, and it just, maybe things didn't happen the way you wanted, but now wherever you're going, like, this is really awesome. So I love that. But it just seems like there's this new spark in energy and direction. And if you've got a masculine energy around you, or you're the masculine energy, there's like things that you just know, and you don't know how you know. Obviously, it's your intuition, but it's like you're feeling called and led to put energy and effort, or a new focus on something that's, again, capturing your attention. So I really like that for you. Let's learn a little bit more about this 2 of Emotions energy and what we need to know. Okay, so we've got the 5 of Emotions coming through again. So I do feel that for a lot of you, you've been through a period of change that may have felt a little bit, put it this way, whatever you've been experiencing, you may have been feeling a little bit kind of turned off emotionally because of some experience that you've been through. And turned off emotionally just meaning that you haven't perhaps been... again, it's not that you haven't been open, but I think you've kind of been shut off a little bit, because you just want to make sure that wherever you're going or whatever you're doing next, that when you open up, that it's going to be supportive. You don't want to, it's not that you, I mean, some of you may have regret or feel some sadness and disappointment from some past experience, right? And then naturally we kind of can withdraw when we've gone through that, because we're also wanting to heal and wanting to understand why we've been put in this position, whatever that may be. This feels past energy, because what I feel again is like you're opening up here, okay? You're opening up here to something new, to something exciting with this Ace of Inspiration. There's a change of events. There's like this new passionate focus that you have. But again, it's come through a different power, a different lens. And maybe through your healing, you're just coming into partnership with someone, the right person, the right situation. Let's get a little bit more and see what this is about. Okay, so this devil energy. So there's something here about a connection or a partnership that seems to be on your mind, or a situation that's on your mind. When we've got the devil energy with the Nine of Voices, that does worry me a little bit with whatever's going on, just more so from whatever's stressing you out, you know, because it's like a lot of deep thoughts, a lot of thinking that's not necessarily supportive, right? I mean, the devil energy can be supportive. It's Capricorn energy, right? Capricorn energy, 10th house, one of ambition and goals and drive. You know, you need that drive and ambition, which can come in. You need the ego to support that. But it's not an ego of, you know, narcissism. However, there's something here about this Nine of Voices and the devil energy. There's something that may have taken you over a little bit pretty intensely here. But there's something new coming through, and I don't know why there's the Magician. I don't like that three combination. I'm just going to tell you. So let me dive in a little bit more what's going on. Because if you've got someone coming in, I just want to say, like, be really careful, because if this person's playing some head games, knowing you're a little bit vulnerable, okay? Because the Five of Emotions can be a little bit of vulnerability. You're in a vulnerable place. You've been hurt. You seek love, and even though you may be a little bit, like, we look at this Five of Emotions, which is kind of like frozen over, right? But at the same time, when we're frozen over, it's amazing what can come in and capture our attention, because something warms it up, right? And we start melting down. So just be mindful if there's someone coming in, or what you're asking for in a time of just feeling down, okay? And just, yeah, there's just something here. Take care of yourself. That's all I want to say. Only you know what goes on in your world. But I just feel there's something here to be mindful of, to take care of. But also, too, maybe pay attention to what you are dreaming, what's coming through, because it seems to be quite a little bit polarizing energy, or energy in terms of like overthinking, like looping thoughts around a situation, a person that maybe that you're seeking, or something in your life that you're wanting. But it's got to do with this Two of Emotions energy. So it's kind of like where you want to be. Let's get a little bit of advice on this. What do we need to know about this? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So you got the Seven of Inspiration with this Ace of Voices. So having these two show up as well, there seems to be something that you need to kind of take a look at, and maybe set some boundaries here, and get down to business, it seems, with this Ace of Voices. So you've got a lot of new beginnings coming up here, Pisces. So I love that. But it's also too, like, who are you letting in? Don't allow, because this one might be a bit pushy, okay, with this devil energy and Magician. This person may be a bit pushy, and you might want to slow down, and that's okay. But I do feel like you guys might need to have a little bit more conversation, to get down to some I don't want to say get down to reality, but just get the clarity that you need to start moving forward. I don't know if you need to share something that you've been through, or they need to share, but there's something here in between whatever this energy or situation coming in. I don't know if it's already in your atmosphere or not, but I definitely feel it's around your energy. So if it isn't in here person, like, it's coming on through. And I'm just getting a sense with that, there's something here that needs to kind of, like, I feel someone needs to put their foot down on something. And I think it may be you, Pisces. I'm not sure what that is or what it's about, but you need to get down. I just keep hearing you need to get down to business. So business could just simply be, yeah, maybe there is a business conversation for some of you on some partnership or something moving forward, but it can simply also be getting down to business. Is what is it that you want, and what do you need to convey here, or start asking questions about? Because I feel like someone might be playing a little bit of games here. I don't know who that's related to specifically, but once you do, that's going to set you on the right path, or that's going to help you go where you need to go, okay? Six of Emotions. What do we need to know about this energy? Six of Emotions. Let's get one more. Whoa. Okay, it's given us a few more. We'll take them. Okay, so we've got the Muse of Voices and Eight of Voices. So there's definitely something around whatever's going in your headspace right now. The thoughts, there's some thoughts or some thinking that's going on that seems to be getting your attention, and perhaps not in the best way, but it could simply be you trying to look at a situation with a connection. Maybe you don't want to move too fast. Maybe you're trying to slow things down. Maybe you're getting carried away, excited. You can't stop thinking about this person or situation. I don't know if it's like a good thing or if it's not a great thing. I would hope with, the two of emotions in a union, like it's a positive, supportive one. But I'm just seeing here there's a little bit of challenging energy in the mix of this. But again, I think you just need to have a conversation. Whatever situation you're in, something, you either need to block it out or open up a conversation to get to the truth of the matter, rather than trying to create stories that aren't there. It's just communication is going to be key here. And further, this is further confirmation with this Six of Emotions. So Muse of Voices and Eight of Voices. Yeah, there's like something that kind of needs to be discussed, said, because someone's feeling stuck here about something. In addition to that, you've got the Knight of Inspiration and the Three of Inspiration. So it's like something's going to come through, some form of communication, or just a new energy overall. Let's get a little bit more on what this Knight of Inspiration is. Because it seems like someone here, it's like you're making plans to go somewhere. And maybe that's what the challenge has been. Maybe you're looking at, you've got to make a big decision, or you want to make a big move. You've manifested something really amazing in your life. Maybe it is a person, and you're really looking at, should I do this? But there's something bothering you about it. Or maybe you're looking at past experiences, endings, and situations that have, caused you a bit of hurt, and you don't want to make the same mistake. Meaning not you making the mistake, but getting yourself into a situation, right? That's not supportive. So there's something else going on here. I keep seeing a question mark. So it's interesting, the energy keeps coming through, but I think some conversation or some determined energy around whatever this is kind of needs to be spoken or shared or dealt with to really help you get this start, like this kick start. I feel this is a kick start. So the Ace of Voices, which is the Ace of Swords, can be a lot around like a little bit of a challenging start sometimes. But I feel like once you get there, and then, I don't know, there seems to be some meaningful conversations that need to happen. But the meaningful conversations are ones that need to make sense. Like it's making choices from, I don't know if you need to get some plans, some strategy into play with this Muse and King of Swords, but someone's feeling stuck and wants to make a change. And interestingly, with this Knight of Inspiration, Three of Inspiration, it seems like something kicks in. Like there's something that just awakens or alivens here, and you start moving forward. For some of you, it's like, you know where you're going now, or the decisions being made, or you're choosing this path and journey. So let's get a little bit more on this Knight. I'm going to get another deck. This Knight of Inspiration and what this is about. Okay, share more on this Knight of Inspiration. Thank you, Spirit. Knight of Inspiration, what do we need to know? Page of Wands. Yeah, so someone wants to come talk. But I feel like it's like they've got this, So it's about, I feel like something's going to come through here. You've got the Emperor and the Ten of Wands. So when we've got this energy showing up here, it seems like someone wants to talk about some positioning. Again, I feel like this is something about someone getting something off their chest, or someone expressing how they're feeling or what they're going through right now. But what I do like is that with the 10, it means that something, is pushing forward, moving forward. What is it that we need to know in terms of this communication? Okay, the Magician and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like someone is, shame on this Emperor. Share more on this Emperor energy, Spirit. The Lovers, the Hierophant. Holy shit. Okay. You've got someone coming in. Sorry. I'm kind of like, whoa, that's pretty intense. So someone wants to communicate here with you. It's like this Emperor is kind of saying, someone doesn't want to miss out on this. So I don't know if this is your energy or their energy, but someone is going through something here. I don't know who specifically you're dealing with or who's coming in, but I do feel there's an energy, okay, that wants to come in, that wants to connect. It seems to be either someone that you've known or something that is just, I don't know, maybe you guys have fun with this Six of Emotions, like that childlike energy, or it's just, there's just this beautiful recognition between the two of you. But what we do have is that someone wants to communicate or share something with you of what they've wanted. And maybe they want to share what they've wanted is you, or is this. Like, yeah, it's... This person is a thinker. I think whoever you're dealing with is a deep thinker, okay? Maybe you're a deep thinker too. But then you've got the Hierophant and the Lovers with the Emperor. So to me, that's like a divine connection, or someone here that wants to go deeper, wants to connect further, feels that you're the person and wants to do the things that they want to do, you know, in terms of they've had this dream, they've had this goal, they've had these aspirations, and they've met you. Again, this person might be at a distance with this Three of Inspiration. That's kind of my distant card. But at the same time, you guys want to move forward, make plans, connect in some way. Interestingly, let's get a little bit more on this Ten of Wands and what we need to know. So again, this Seven of Wands. Share more on this Seven of Wands, because that's twice now that's come through. I just think someone's really fixed on how they see something. Share more on this Six of Pentacles, yeah. I feel this person, you know, when I think you meet someone, Pisces, and there's a little bit of like, and it kind of came through yesterday, there's this little bit of essence of, I want to protect this at all costs, but I want to do it right. I really do feel that you're coming into connection with someone after you've been through a troubling period or time, but for some reason, there's something about it that I still can see this question mark, and I don't know what this question mark is, but maybe that's more a question mark for you on something maybe that you need to look at within yourself, or if there is like a time that you finally need to speak up about something and share what it is that you want and set certain boundaries, or what's okay with you and what's not okay with you, that's okay too. And maybe that's something that you need to learn, but there's definitely something here about a connection coming in that wants to go to the next level, but someone's feeling the pressure of this, and I think finally needs to express how they're feeling. But at the same time, it's like they're very determined here to protect this, okay? Because they can see that this can be something really wonderful here. And I feel like this person wants to share that or figure out how to connect with that. And again, you've got the Hierophant and the Lovers with an Emperor energy. Do I need to say more? Let's dive in a little bit more on this Nine of Emotions and what we need to know here with this overall energy. Look. So you might have a water sign here, or just leveling up, feeling really good about where you're going. And the Emperor, wow, there's something here. And the Fool. Whoa. That's really awesome. I really, really like that, Pisces. This is really wonderful. Whatever's showing up here, there's a lot of care. There's a lot of care. This person, I feel it's a person coming towards you, but if you're a masculine, whatever, I feel either way, whether you're feminine or masculine, you're taking a chance on each other here. Because there's a lot of feeling, there's a lot of connection. I think you guys probably think about each other a lot, but it might be like you feel you're not supposed to. Maybe you don't know them that well, but they're really on your mind. But this is not a complex situation. I just think that, and meaning like this is not something where I do get a little bit of head games here and there, but again, like, what are you paying attention to? What are you taking in? Or maybe you've had that experience and you don't want to get into that repeat mode. So maybe you're like even more vigilant because you want to make sure again that you're not being taken for a ride or someone taking advantage of you. Like whatever it is, someone's had, I feel, some past experience that there was um, a little bit of things that went on that kind of left you defeated in a sense, or disappointed that someone kind of operated the way that they did. And I think you may have felt a lot for a certain person, but this time you're a bit more protective of what you're allowing in, because while you have this desire perhaps to go deeper with a relationship or connect with someone and make something work, at the end of the day, you don't want to do it blindly. You want to do it openly, and you want to just be clear on where things are at and where things are going. But if it's not clear and you need the answers, you've got to ask the questions, right? But then how do you communicate that and ask it in a right way? But I feel like whatever that little bit, you get through it. I really feel you get through whatever this little bumpy question mark is, and things are going to open up. I think things are going to move forward a lot quicker than you may anticipate here. I don't know if you guys have met or you're already, communicating, or whether like if it's in person or not, but I feel the in-person experience will arrive here, whatever this is. And I don't know, I feel like something's going to go to a whole new level. I just feel like you guys believe that, okay, we need to do something here. Like, it's like you guys know, you just know. Let's get some, sorry guys. Let's get some final messages on what we need to know to support you. Whoa, that is a lot. These cards are a little slipperier. So we've got the Six of Cups. What else do we need to know here for final advice for Pisces? We've got the Nine of Pentacles. Nice. Feeling good. Let's get a couple more. You've got the Two of Swords, the Sun, the Knight of Cups. Yeah, okay. And look, this kind of just reiterates in a different way, but it reiterates. You've got, in terms of the overall energy and advice, basically what you've got here, friend, is something that you're connecting to about past situations or past energy that I think has left you in a place of figuring things out on your own, stepping up into your own confidence, in your own independence, in your own strength, whatever that is and looks like. But you're very attractive, right? Along the journey, along the path, like you shine. And I think a part of that is that some connections coming in, and it's just like, what do I do with this? Where do I go with this? And I feel like where you take that little bit of time, there just seems to be, like I said, a question mark. But whatever it is, you figure this out, because the sun is showing up here. It's like, okay, this is where I'm meant to be going. I mean, look, the horse, look at this. So whatever's coming in, this offer, this care, this love, this opportunity, it seems to be right on time and supportive. And I feel like Spirit's saying, like, take a good look at it. You might, like, this energy coming through is a supportive energy. You're in a good place. And because you're in a good place, it's really now whether you're open and whether you're willing to experience things in a new way, because you've also got to do things sometimes differently in situations that didn't work out. Like, what did you learn from it? What would you like to do different? Is this person more compatible? Can you have, more meaningful conversations? Are they defensive? Are they not defensive? Like, it takes a lot to learn a person, but also ourselves, and willing to be able to participate in our truth, and in our truth in a healthy way. And I do feel with this Muse of Emotions and this Muse of Swords, there is both this high intellect, so to speak, but also this depth. So it's very sound energy. And when you can operate that way and kind of work through it that way, that wherever you're feeling kind of stuck or in thought, when you can have those conversations, it's just, and maturely, how things can just change, the dynamic can change. So yeah, I just feel like there's something really nice here, whatever's happening, whatever's unfolding for you. It seems to be something of recognition with this Six of Cups. The Six of Cups keeps coming up here. So yes, there's this childlike essence, but it could be something or someone, or there's some familiarity from something to do growing up. So I don't know if it's like places, people, locations. There's just something I feel in common here. Is kind of the energy that I'm getting, but I do feel that whoever this is or whatever this is, you're in a really good place, and quite attractive in terms of, or attracted as well, in this next opportunity, whoever and whatever this is. But it looks pretty sweet, friend. Enjoy it, have fun, and I look forward to connecting with you soon. Bye now.